What's up, guys? We are back. Let's get it. Episode 8. Ooh, that boy's still going. They thought I was gonna be a one episoder. No, man. Nah, I'm gonna keep it going.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
You know?
Do it live.
So what's new, man? Today is March the 10th. And I was gonna wait till Monday to film this one. But I have so many topics. A crazy amount of topics. I'm getting pretty good at accumulating topics over the course of a few days. So I thought I would squeeze this one in because I just want to have an episode. I want to try and do 2 episodes a week. That's going to be tough, but I think I can get 2 in a week. Now let's look at some of our YouTube stats here. Let me get it queued up. The channel has, I'm not going to lie, it slowed down a little bit. It slowed down. It's still doing really good though, but it's not doing as good as it did that last episode. So my most recent upload is from yesterday. I did a little chop up of the part where I talked about the YouTube channel, which I'm doing right now. Keeping that cycle of accumulating content. Still at 16 subs, no new subs. In a couple of days, actually. Watch time is pretty stable and the views are, pretty stable. This happens in, let's see if we can, last 48 hours. Black guy react. I knew this one was going to be a banger. Black guy reacts to get away from black people. Yeah, this one's doing pretty good. It's not really pumping. It's doing better than most of my videos are doing. But I can definitely tell that race is going to be a topic of this channel because I could talk about race and stuff all day long. Speaking of, let's look at some comments. All right, first one, KO. This is the one I've been waiting on, this one. And that is a lie. There are African tribes who are light-skinned. All light-skinned people do not all come from white people. SMH. And I'm gonna say, let's see. Yeah, they do. Let's talk about it. Let's look at light-skinned Africans. Let's go ahead and cue that up. Light-skinned African tribes. Let's see what they look like. I'm betting, now I haven't looked this up yet, so I could be wrong, but I'm betting that they're gonna look like albino, which is basically black people that have a disease. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. They're black. Let's see how these people look. Okay, this is not okay. Maybe. I don't think. Okay, this is. Let's try and find a legit picture. I mean, this one might pass, but I mean, why do African Americans? I mean, I'm not seeing any tribes of light skins. This is not African. Like this stuff like this is anomalies. Yeah, I'm not seeing any light skinned people. I'm seeing like some anomalies, but I'm not seeing like light skinned people. Like this is not, let's click on this. Are the pale skinned people in North Africa native? See, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Arabs. Like this person right here, white Ethiopians. Okay. Skin than most Africans. I mean, I don't think this is a tribe. This girl looks like she's around the corner. No, man. These aren't Africans, man. See, that's the problem, man. People be wanting to. This is my problem that I have with my people. Stop wanting to be everything. Stop wanting to be like the end all be all. Like, we kind of don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I was watching Charleston. Is it Charleston White? Or something like this. I think that's his name. He's basically talking about how if you kings and queens, why do you shouldn't have to be trying to prove it all the time. You should just be it. Like, this whole trying to prove that, like, just stop. So let me go ahead and give you a heart here and say responded. Responding. Because by the time she sees this, when she sees it, it's not going to be up until. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't light-skinned people in Africa, but I don't think that's saying that. It's like light-skinned people come from white people, bro. They come from how did they get light? They just started regressing because we get dark from the sun. So why did, I mean, you have to answer where we know where white people come from. White people come from the north, being in the northern regions of the earth. So their skin gets lighter. You know, that's not taking away anything from black people. Like, I think people just want to be right and want black people to be the only. It's racism. It's racism. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. It's racism. Oh man, I wasn't recording. Good thing I didn't say much. I said thanks to this guy because this is probably a white guy. And I said this guy right here, I don't know what he's talking about, probably some card stuff. And then I said, oh yeah, got a bunch of card stuff. So definitely gonna open this up. I might have a problem when it comes to the sports cards. I might have some type of mental issue where I cannot stop buying sports cards. But I have slowed down. Like, this is the wave from like maybe the third or fourth day when I just couldn't stop buying. So we'll talk about that. So see, Chris Rock. Yeah, then I segued over to Chris Rock awkwardly. Chris Rock, he didn't respond. He told the story of basically Will Smith slapping the shit out of him. Basically what he did. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna try and find it right now. And then I hit the pause button, and that's how that's where I messed up. All right, looks like I found it. So let's react to this. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully I think it's not gonna be funny. I heard he wasn't funny. We're gonna try and laugh.
Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night?
Yeah, why didn't you do anything? What is he gonna say? I'm really curious to know why didn't you do anything back? Why didn't you just stand there like a bitch? Why did you do that?
Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised.
That's not why. It's not a good reason, man. Already, that's a horrible reason why you didn't do anything back.
It's like, hey, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
Hold on, what?
Because I got parents. That's why.
First, I thought he said I got parrots. I thought he said I got parrots. I'm like, parrots?
Because I was raised. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
Hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? I don't get it, man.
Why
I guess I have to see the full context.
would you do that? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay?
Oh.
Okay? Everybody.
Okay. That's a good jab. That's a good jab. I mean, yeah, I can fuck with that. Yeah, keep on throwing shots at Will. I like Will Smith, but I mean, that was some bitch shit, man. Now looking back, like, yeah, you slapped him over some, man, your girl's fucking, your wife, nigga, she's fucking, so you slapping this dude? You slap her ass. Slap her. You slapping the wrong person here.
Everybody. And who's he hit? Me.
Yeah.
He know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. Okay?
I wish I would watch the original. Is he yeah, that was some bitch shit. But to say that he can do it, I don't think I'll ever say that some man can beat me up though. Especially not on stage.
I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
The rumors about Will
That's what you ended with? That's how he ended this? Don't fight in front of white people? What is up with black people or us? What is up with us in treating white people like they're some god or some shit that we can't fucking do? Like, don't fight in front of, fuck, I do whatever the fuck I want to do in front of white people. Fuck them. I love white people. I love all people. But fuck them. I'm not white and run a white person for. I'll fight in front of anybody. If I need to. Right, that's like, why you gotta take it there?
Will Smith and Diddy organizing secret gay parties for A-listers to indulge in their wild side of. And with that being said, let's get. It looks like rumors of Will Smith being a.
Man, I wish I could see the whole thing.
You know what happened to me? Getting smacked.
Shout out to DJ Ace Boogie. 404 from the ATL.
Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked at the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got.
I don't even see Will Smith as this tough guy. Like, you making him tougher than he even looks. Like, I never seen Will Smith as some tough dude. Like, now if you got slapped by The Rock or somebody, then I'd be like, yeah, that's a good joke, man. Damn, The Rock slapped my ass, that shit still hurt. But Will Smith is a family guy. Like, I don't see what's so. Why would you go there? I guess because you look like a bitch when you got slapped. You let him slap you and you didn't do anything. And he is tall, but I would have pushed him or something. Something.
That summertime ringing in my ear.
Yeah, man. You the bitch, nigga. What? Who is this dude? Look at this dude. He's like, yo, you a bitch, bruh. Damn, you a bitch. Damn, you is a bitch.
Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying.
I know it's kind of low, but
See it. Never gonna couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker.
Old ass black people in the crowd. Reminiscing on the 90s and shit.
Shit, man. It hurt. Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. And people look, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off.
Bro, stop being like that on yourself. It's like, why would you keep putting yourself down? Like, I never seen Chris Rock as a tough guy, and I never really seen him as a bitch either. I actually seen him I always portrayed in my mind Chris Rock as a more tough guy than he is a little soft dude from his stand-up. So I never really seen you in that light, and now you putting yourself in this weak light, and it's like, bro, what you talking about, man? But I get why you didn't do anything back now. You're a bitch, and you're small. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I would have never thought that you were a bitch and so small until you told me just now.
If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part?
Yo, is this all a scheme to make Will Smith look like some big at like the next The Rock or something? Like he played Muhammad Ali, but he had to train and get bigger, and then it's like a movie so they can make him seem bigger than he really is. Like, I never seen Will Smith as a tough guy, and I never seen Chris Rock as a bitch. It's kind of weird to me, like how he's painting that picture of him for himself like that.
I played Pookie in New Jack City.
Okay, this motherfucker's off his rocker, bro. All right, next topic. Moving right along. Man, I gotta work on my segues, bro. Hey, remember passing notes in class? Passing notes in class, yo. I don't know what made me think about this, but man, it was nothing better than getting a note passed to you, yo. Like, yo, this for me? What? I remember I couldn't believe when I would get a note. I couldn't believe I would get a love note. And you get love notes from somebody you don't like. Man, it's just horrible. Like that. That's who it's from. And it's from her. Man. Yeah, man. Segueing on podcasts is not easy. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to like put my topics as far as like what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna have to put them in some type of order so I can get the segue going. Man, another thing I've been seeing is like I've noticed is how people from the hood always are like envious of people with good upbringings. And I talk about this because of Ja Morant. I think he had a pretty decent upbringing, but he wants to be from the hood. And that makes sense because here's why. Here's why. Being raised in I wouldn't say I wasn't raised in the suburbs, but I was raised in a nice household. Like I was in a nice household in the city, right? So, and I don't know if I told this story, but I think if you go back to the Gene Isis episode 1, I probably talked about my mom, but my mom had me when she was 16 years old, and my dad died when I was 2. So I was raised by my dad's parents, my grandparents who were on my dad's side. So, and my mother lived in the projects. So up until my dad died, I lived with her for 2 years. So I wasn't raised in the projects, but it was close. I might not even be here, yo. I'll probably be, and here's where it gets kind of crazy. Because people from the hood kind of got it made. Hear me out. Hear me out. When you raised in the suburbs and you make it big, don't nobody give a fuck. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares that you made it. Oh yeah, you supposed to make it, but you make it from the hood. You make it out the hood and make it big. Oh man, you are the second coming of Christ. You really made it. You really climbed out. Oh my God, climbed from the bottoms and the depths of hell to make it. Oh man. Like, it makes a person from the suburbs not even really want to try. So I kind of get where John Morant is kind of like, he wanting to paint that picture of the hoodness so he can kind of, I guess, look better. Because when you make it from the suburbs, man, don't nobody care, man. Like, I remember growing up and people picking on me because I had a nice upbringing. Like, don't nobody pick on people from the hood. That's who you supposed to pick on. They fucking poor, nigga. That's who you should be picking on. Pick on the people from the hood. They poor. Don't pick on the people that got something. Like, I got made fun of because I was in the house on the block that was nice. Parents, they handled their business. They paid their bills on time. It gave me a hard time. I should be having a really good time. Y'all should be like praising me. Wow. I got a Nintendo 64 and a PlayStation and a Dreamcast. And I had the Sega Genesis. I got all the games. You got it. I didn't want to play your house. I remember I was on the phone one time with my best friend. This was around 2nd, 3rd grade. And he was supposed to come over to the house and spend the night. He was supposed to come over to the house and spend the night, right? And we on the phone just talking. And I'm like, yeah, man, I got the Nintendo 64. I'm going to play the game. We're going to play the game. I got this game. I got 007. I got this. I got that. He like, I don't care. That shit just broke my heart. That shit just broke my heart. I'm like, what? I'm just trying to tell you we gonna have fun. But he took it as me flexing. I'm like, I'm not flexing on you, dude. I'm just trying to, and me and I'm in 2nd and 3rd grade, this is the 90s. I'm not really thinking about like what showing off and what flexing, and we don't have none of that stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, like, why? I just couldn't fathom why he said that. Like, why he was so, and my grandparents always was telling me about him, that he was jealous of me and that he didn't really like me and all this stuff. And I just was like, there ain't no way. I just couldn't fathom that shit. Like, how could my best friend be jealous of me? Everything I got, he basically got. I share it with him, But yeah, that motherfucker was jealous as shit looking back. He did not like me. He just wanted to be around me. I don't know why. He didn't really, I guess he didn't. I think looking back, it's funny if he ever watches shit, he gonna know I'm talking about him too. I think he was like better at sports, and if he wasn't getting the attention, he didn't like that. He was the baby too of his brothers. But yeah, I would go to his house, and what's crazy, here's what's crazy, how perspectives and things is changed. He lived in the country. I lived in the city. He lived in the country. When I would go out to his house, he basically lived in it wasn't a mobile home, but it was like one of them long houses that was actually on the ground. But he had so much land. You go to his house, they had pit bulls. They had a whole bunch of pit bulls surrounding the property. So they had kennels everywhere, dogs everywhere. Had trampoline, had a basketball court, you know. So I would go over to his house, and I'd be like, I mean, this is like, his house was like the rich dudes in my mind, 3rd grade, the rich dude's house. He was the rich kid in my eyes because he had so much stuff. They had a shed that had like arcade games and you could shoot, had a little basketball shoot thing, had a shed basically full of junk toys, basically, but you could play with some of the stuff. They had video games. He had older brothers, so they would be at home all day by themselves while their mom was at work, playing music, playing PlayStation. Like, his house, to me, was the spot. And I think what happened is, being that our house was like big. We had 2-story house. We had 2-story house with what? Maybe 4 bedrooms, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 bedrooms actually. What's crazy about that is, you take this and be like, oh, that's where you got all your money from. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, you all right. Nah, nigga. We came down here where we at now, and then this is when we came down here in like 2008. That's when. Well, 2006 is when we moved down to where I am now with my grandparents. And yeah, I started from scratch. Nigga. I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. I started from scratch. They gave me a car. That's what they did for me. Gave me a car. I had an apartment. They helped me with the apartment sometimes. But once I was like halfway through my 20s, I had to start from scratch. I even stopped wanting them to help me. Like, I stopped letting them help me once I got past like 20. I mean, how old was I? Maybe like 25. Once I got like 25, 26, I didn't want no more help, yo. I did about all by myself, and here I am today. 3-story home, you know, always in some designer, buying sport cars for the fuck of it. I'm not here to brag, but crypto rich, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I really wanted to be him. And and then you go out into the woods. It was like a big river. We go fishing. And yeah, it's crazy how like I really wanted his lifestyle. But he was like, man, I'm out here in the woods, man. I'm out here in the country, man, and shit. Man, ain't nobody out here. This dude get to live near the city. It's the tall towers and shit. You can see the towers from his house. Damn, man. For me, I was like, man, it's kind of crazy. Like, you grow up in the city, like you kind of see it a little bit differently. And then you be like, wow, I lived in the city. When I get away from it, I was like, wow, man, I was in the city. It wasn't a big city, but I can see the buildings. When I go to the top of the street, I can look down the street and see the buildings. And I think he was kind of jealous of that. Let's talk about hate in my heart. I got hate in my heart, man. Oh, somebody's calling me and see if it's important. Nope, spam. I go on a bike ride every day. I go for a bike ride, and it's funny because, like I say, I'm paid. I got bread. I got a nice whip. I got the beautiful family. Got a nice house. But when you want a bike, it don't look like it. It don't look like you got money. It look like you poor and you riding your bike to somewhere. So sometimes, every now and then, people like try to flex on me, you know? So I'll just go, 2 days ago, I was on my bike and pulled up to the stop sign beside this truck, and I went to go in front of him because he had a stop sign, and I was going to go left, so I was going to cut in front of him while he was sitting there, while he was stopped, and go across the crosswalk while the cars are passing by to cut in front of him. But as soon as I went to do that, he and pulled out in front of me, and them big ass trucks with they think they the shit, and then, oh my God, I hate the hate in my heart. The hate in my heart for these truck driving dudes. that think they the shit because they got a truck. It's like, bro, I know I got way more money than you. I know I do. But he had like war veteran on the back of his truck. And it's like, it felt like, because sometimes you can catch a vibe, man. Don't let your gut and your vibe, man, it's telling the truth. So as soon as I pulled to go in front of him, and so I went behind him. And I'm telling you, the hate in my heart, the hate that I have in my heart, bro. I don't know what's going on. I keep trying to get rid of it. And I cooled down a lot since the Hebrew Israelite situation a couple episodes back. I've been like, you know what? Jesse Lee Peterson. Now, what's funny about Jesse Lee Peterson is I actually did what he said. He said, go forgive. If you got hate in your heart, you get angry, go forgive your mother for everything and just go forgive your mother. So I said, you know what? My mom had me at 16. That's probably what it is. That's probably where the hate's coming from. I need to go forgive my mother. So, you know what I did? I actually called her. I don't hardly ever my mom hardly ever calls me. She don't ever call me or nothing, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, so it's like, you know what? Let me reach out to her and say, I forgive you. Not I'm sorry, but I forgive you. He said, but maybe it worked. Let me try it. And you know what? I told her, I don't know if I called her, left a message. I think I called her. I need to look at my text message and make sure I didn't text her, because maybe that's why it didn't work. Maybe it's because I texted her, but I think I called her or left a voicemail. But she said, it's okay, you know, or no. I think she said, she's supposed to say thank you. I think she said thank you. She said thank you. In long story short, she said thank you. I can't remember the whole situation. This is like a year or two ago. But Jesse, that shit didn't work, man. I still like see people do stuff, and I just be like, man, I wish I had a rock right now. I wish I had a rock right now. I'd throw this shit at that damn truck. Come back, pull it, turn around. I be wanting to so bad, man. I be so mad at people, man. I don't know what it is, man. I think what it is when like even one time, there's this Frisbee golf course that when I'm on my bike, sometimes I cut through the Frisbee golf course and go on this other trail. And usually it's when nobody's throwing Frisbee because I don't want to get hit. But one time I pulled through and these dudes, I had my headphones in and they were, hey man, you better not ride through here. I could hear them through my headphones, but they knew I had headphones. You better not ride through here, boy. I said, I'm on my bike. I hear them behind me. I said, okay. I turned around. Threw my headphones out, my earbuds. What did you guys say? I said, you better not ride through here because I said, you didn't think I was going to turn around. You didn't think I heard you, did you? And it turned into this big altercation. And the dude was like, I'm going to call the police on this dude. I just was like, yo, don't be doing that to people because you never know who you saying. It's real shit. You never know who you're talking to, man. Like, you don't know who. You better not yell at people and say stuff to them and, you know, pick on them and think that, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know who. You don't know who I am, man. I might walk up to you and just start shooting at you. Right off. And yeah, I just got this this thing about me, man. I get triggered so easily, yo, and I don't know what it is, man. And then I'll be cool. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I ain't tried a lot, but I really have become like self-aware of it and be like, yo. But I don't even want to have to stop I want to just be like, hey, yeah, man. I just want to smile and be happy. You know, I don't want to get mad. I don't want to be angry. You know, I don't want to be happy. I'm just tired of getting triggered by people. What else? No one wants Lamar Jackson. And that's kind of an old topic, but So yeah, Lamar Jackson. Hopefully the Panthers get him. That'd be cool. Kendrick says MVP vote comes from all whites. So why do you care? Who cares, man? Get some more. I mean, I don't know, man. Do I really want I like white people doing stuff. I like kind of like Jesse Lee Peterson. I like when the white people got control of certain things. They do it in a good way. And that's a good segue to Women's Day sucked, bro. Women's Day was horrible. I hate it. I'm sick of the women, right? I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. I want to go back to when girls were girls, boys were boys. That was the perfect time. When I was watching ESPN, I forgot what game I was watching. And then I was watching ESPN and then it dawned on me, I said, holy shit, all the announcers are girls. What is this I'm watching? All these girls that have these raspy ass voices talking like men, but looking like girls talking sports. I don't like it. I like my sports with men.
Pause.
I want to hear white men talk sports. I don't want to hear, it's, you know what? It's cool. I like don't get me wrong. I like the mixture when there's like one girl on the panel and she's kind of like, what do you think about this? That's cool. But a whole table of girls, I don't like girls who know sports, bro. That ain't what, like, who is in control? Like, don't y'all know that the best girls are the ones who don't know about sports? I like to teach my wife about how football is played and how basketball is played. I would hate it if I would hate it if my wife was like, yeah, so what you think about Lamar Jackson? You think somebody's gonna pick him up? I would hate that. Like, ew. I would not like that. And it just was horrible, man. I don't like how, I don't like when girls talk like dudes. Don't nobody want to hear that, man. And then they had girls as, I was watching the Mavericks and, I was watching Mavericks versus, I forgot who, maybe it was New Orleans. And they had women's referees. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm watching the girls walking around with their chest shirt strapped, pulling their titties down, making them flat. Don't nobody want to see that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Don't nobody want to see that shit, man. And then the girl called a tech on Luca. I'm like, oh yeah, of course. He barely even said anything. I don't even like Luca. But she called a tech on. I'm like, yo, that's like just screwing up the game, man. Just messing up everything. Like, why y'all can't just be cool with being like, why they wanna be dudes so bad? I can't think of no other way to put like. Why women can't just be happy with being women? Like, I can't think of any other way to put it. Like, there's nothing wrong with looking up to a man, yo. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, aspiring, and being inspired. Like, what's going on to me from my point of view is women are inspired by men because they want to do all the things that men do, but at the same time they want to be like, oh no, I'm doing it for no, I'm not trying to be no man. You don't need no man. But why you trying to do all the men stuff? You do see motherfuckers putting on makeup and shit. But basically, do you see men trying to regress? Like, how would y'all like it if there was a men's day and then you turn on your phone and you just see men putting on makeup? You'd be like, oh my God, get the fuck off. What are you doing? Why don't want to see no man putting on? Most people, It's like, cut this whole, like, I'll be glad when this phase of humanity is over. And men need to step up and be more like me and be like, man, this shit is stupid, man. And like I was watching Joe Budden and what's her name? Melissa Ford. When it's Women's Day, da 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 da, like, you know that only makes you look weaker, right? Like when you gotta, hey, it's Women's Day. Oh, actually, it's Women's Day, by the way. Hi. Don't forget. It's Women's Day. It looks stupid. You should be like, man, this Women's Day is just stupid. And then you'll get more respect. It's kind of stupid, man. Yeah, see, I got hate in my heart. It's crazy, man. I don't know what it is, man. Here's my mama. I need some motherly love. Cause my grandma, she's tough. She's like a tomboy almost. Yeah. Damn, that's kind of deep, actually. Aww. So I had a mother and father that was my figures from when I was 2, but it's not really your mother and father. Your grandparents, well, maybe they do, but my grandparents, they was like, they too busy with their own kids. So one thing I stopped doing also is I stopped drinking caffeine before bed. So then I noticed that I read that drinking caffeine before bed makes you have crazy dreams, and I stopped doing that, and now I'm not having as many dreams. Who would have thought that drinking those caffeinated V8s before bed, energy drinks, was what was causing me to have these dreams? So I stopped drinking those, and now I don't have any fucking dreams. It's like, thank God I figured out what it is. And I'm glad it's not something that's like, you know, don't eat anything before bed. That's what another thing is, like, don't eat so much before bed. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to have dreams then. Because I can't stop eating before bed. Another thing that happened is this is recent, is Jake Paul running from he ran from what's his name? Ran from Floyd. Jake Paul running from Floyd. Try it again. Jake Paul was running from Floyd. You guys see that? Let's check it out. Now I saw this, but I didn't see the whole thing. Let's see if we can find the Floyd Mayweather confronts Jake Paul outside Heat game incident on video. Let's check it out.
What's going on?
What's up, Floyd?
Man, first off, you got security. You already a bitch. Maybe not security, but you a bitch. Like, my security, if I had security, I'd be like, I'll call you, bro. This security, no. As soon as you walk up, be famous. Can't be wanting to be famous and be scared of cameras.
What you mean with the camera? Oh, you got camera too. So who you supposed to be? I'm just working.
Ooh. Who you supposed to be? Yeah. What security do when Floyd Mayweather and he your height? What you gonna do when Floyd Mayweather walk out to you? You security. I'm just working, man. I'm trying to be tough right now, but you're making it hard for me, Floyd. I'm on the wrong screen. Give me more meat. Give me more meat. And it's okay. You got 2 dudes right here.
What happened? You're not tough anymore since your loss? What happened since your loss?
I don't even know what even the beef is. Didn't they fight or something? Didn't they scuffle or something a couple years ago?
Yo, we gonna bust him up, guys?
I told you before, put that
Yo,
camera
let's
down.
bust him up.
Come on, man. Bust him up. Like, it's at least, I don't know who this dude filming is, but he must be close to Floyd because he's able to stand that close to him. So we counted 3 guys, including Floyd already. He's already turned his back. The niggas ain't giving up. He's already like, I'm out of here. Whatever it is, I'm out.
Where you running, Jake?
Oh shit, this like one, hold on. 1, 2. I mean, it's gotta be this dude right here. Like, I'm thinking, I'm gonna just go ahead and assume everybody on this side of the security is Floyd. TNT. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that.
Where you going since your fight? Since you lost? What's up,
Hold on, let's see. All right, let's see how many we got here.
Jake?
Where'd he go?
Where you going, Jake?
I mean, we seen dude right here. He do look like he wanna.
Your fight. Since you lost? What's up, Jake?
Dude right here. He look like he a headhunter.
Where you
He
going,
coming.
Jake?
He coming. He's coming. Whoever that is. I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, he's
Oh man. Well, he's out too.
running. He's running.
Okay, we got.
Look at him.
Let's count on 1. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, it ain't that. I don't know how many people it was. Something don't feel right. I mean, what they gonna do? What are they gonna do out here in front of everybody? They ain't gonna shoot you. They might jump on you, but I mean, you a boxer. What? Fight them off. I think all this stuff is acting, man. I think all of it is just an act, bro. It's for content, publicity.
Jake Paul running, champ. Why is he running?
He called that man champ, bro.
Pause.
Why is he really champ?
Why is he running, champ? Jake Paul running, champ. Why is he running? I think because the last time.
He ain't running. He's still. Yeah, man. Like, what's gonna happen out here, yo?
Die.
Yeah, what's gonna happen out there, yo? Nothing. I don't see what. It's gotta be like some type of publicity stunt, because I don't see what the use of running from that was. Yeah, I got the wrong. Let me change the buttons on my thing, man.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
So he's standing out there.
What happened since your loss? Yo, we gonna bust him up. Where you running,
I mean, there
Jake?
had to be at least 10 of them.
What's
I think
up,
he
Jake?
was most worried about this
Where you
dude
go-
right here. That dude right there looks like he's coming to get you.
Since your fight. Since you lost? What's up, Jake? Where you going, Jake? Oh, he's running! He's running! Look at him! Jake Paul running, champ. Why?
The J. Paul running champ. Okay, dude. It's got to be something for. Well, let's go. Let's run it back.
Speaking of that stuff that happened in Miami,
This was 5 months ago.
You know, and the talk has died down some, but at the time, people badly wanted you and Logan Paul. I'm sorry, Jake Paul to fight. Is that
Well,
is he someone you're interested in, or no?
Well, you know, if you go back, you got to do your homework. Look on the internet. I think he was doing a sit down on a podcast one time, and he talked about it. He said, I don't want to do an exhibition against Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
He said, I'm only doing real fights, and of course, I can't get up high in weight, but I'll fight him in a real fight at the weight that I'm at. But Jake Paul, I mean, as of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's gonna be bad.
Have you been impressed?
But one thing I like about him, one thing I do like about him, he's selling it. He's selling it, and he's making good money, and He's entertaining. I like it.
Yeah, I think he ran because he knew. I think he ran because he knew if I run, it's gonna be all over the news.
Floyd, there were many people who believe you're the most talented fighter ever, period. So whatever you say to this question, I think is important. Are you impressed? Does he have boxing ability, or is he just an entertainer who has a lot of fans and can promote a fight and has fought lesser opponents, or is he actually talented?
As long as he continues to fight MMA guys and YouTubers, he's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter, a real fighter that can really fight, it's not gonna be that good.
Does he have the ability, with what you've seen, to continue to mold himself into somebody who can actually? He told me before his goal is to fight Canelo, so that's where his mindset's at.
It get fucked up by Canelo. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You can curse. You can curse.
I apologize, but
no apologize about.
There's no way he get demolished. But for what he's doing, as long as they keep getting YouTubers and keep putting them in there with MMA guys, that's kind of over the hill, he's gonna continue to shine. So
man, I just got a bomb ass idea from looking at his hat, yo. You know what I need to do? Because I got my clothing line, but my problem is design. I could just hire a design team. Duh, I just hire a design team. They come with designs. I'll be like, all right, yeah, do that. Order it.
Out of him. I'm not.
I don't think he's sitting. I know he's not. I know he's not sitting there. All right, I want a black hat with the red and put it up under. I know he ain't doing that. He just got somebody to do that for him. I need to be like that.
It was so crazy. I remember just a while back, his brother was like, "Oh, I didn't get paid. It was just like I said before. He just want to keep his name out there. As long as he attached his name to mine, he gonna keep my name out there. Remember what he said? He said, "Oh, Mayweather ain't on. He didn't pay me. Didn't pay me. Where's the lawsuit? If you didn't get paid, where's the lawsuit?" So it's a bunch of bullshit. But like I said before, they know what they're doing. Both brothers.
I want to see the Floyd and Jake fight. I want to see that. That's what they promoting right now. I'm telling you, that's what it is. They promoting that. All right, let's talk about some sports cards. Let's do it. Sports card time. Nerd. Nerd it up. I hit the wrong button on that one. Nerd it up. Get set up. So, I've been buying a lot of sports cards. For my I really can't, man. So I think this batch that I'm about to open up here is when I start transitioning into I started buying Jordans. I've been buying Jordans, but let's just say I bought a lot more Jordans than I was buying. All right. First one. Now, I haven't pre-opened these, so it might take me a second to get them cracked. I don't want to look either. Where's my little knife at? Oh, here it is. It's a Jordan. Now, I've been watching a lot of sports stuff, and everything I'm watching kind of confirms, and what I'm seeing kind of confirms that I'm doing the right thing by just buy Jordans, man. This is a 10. Let's get it. I thought it was a hologram. See, I don't be knowing my cards, but it don't matter. It said 3D on it, so I was like, well, it's probably a hologram, but I bet if I throw some 3D glasses on, it'll show. But this might be my first Jordan 10. Let's see what's next in the dockets. Hobby Armor. Somebody made some quick promo to somebody. Huh? Buy more. That's funny. That's the slogan for my brand. My brand is called More. And I see every time I see that word, I think about it. Okay, this is an Edgerrin James. You know, this is when I was still kind of buying the people that I remember. It's Edgerrin James, should be a rookie. I hope. Pretty sure it's a rookie. 10, of course. Kind of foggy on the plastic, but you know, the legend. Now, one thing about Edgerrin James, let me shield my bag real quick. This dude is one of the rookie card. This dude is one of the leading rushers of all time. So, a good hodl. You know, so I'm only buying legends. If it ain't a legend, from here on out, if it ain't a legend, the only person I'll let slide is Cam Newton, because I just like Cam Newton. What's another dude? Another package from the same person. Hope I didn't double pay for shipping. I also sent out my first shipment to ComC. So I sent out some old basketball cards. So what I did is I basically sent out. So this is what I did. I sent out 50% of, you know, pretty much legends from the 90s, but they're not like crazy cards. And then 50% of base cards from the latest NBA hoops from this year. And then, no, 25%. And then 25% just junk cards, NBA junk cards from the 90s. It's like 500 cards. I'm going to go start from there and see how it does. And hopefully I make my money back, because it's 50 cents per card. So I'm basically paying them. I'm basically paying them to take my cards, and hopefully they sell. All right, see. This is Terrell Owens, another legend. I think this is a rookie. 10. Wow, I bought 10. That's what's dope about this, man. I kind of forget what I bought. I'm pretty sure this is freshman. Terrell Owens, another legend, man. Yeah. So just another legend. Don't know who Terrell Owens is, then you don't watch football. Remember when he ran out and he stood on top of the Dallas Texas Star? Did I order another card from this motherfucker? Damn. I'm really scared of rubber bands. Always been scared of rubber bands, man. Hey, who am me? Rubber band man. Wiley the Taliban. Always in trouble, man. Remember that? All right, let's see what this is. This is hard right here. Whatever it is, it's clear. I hope this is Champ Bailey. I was hoping it was with Jordan. Champ Bailey, rookie, another legend. That goes pretty hard right there, and it's transparent. Fire. I can already see this one. I like the hobby armor because it's easier to open, but the rubber bands are kind of scary. Who we got? We got a Jordan. Season leaders 10. Told y'all. Got some gunk on my case though, man. That's what I don't like. I thought this would have some hologram to it too, but it doesn't. It's all good. It's 10. You know, and I mean, I'm planning to hold these for. I'll probably just hold them for life. I don't see myself ever selling these. That's what's funny about me and these cards is I don't, unless I'm like in some trouble. And that's why I chose Jordan too, because I figure if I'm ever in some trouble and I need some cash, Jordan's gonna probably, unless sports cars just go to zero, but he's probably gonna always be liquid, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm always gonna be able to get something for a Jordan. You know, I'll be at least be able to get some. If I wait long enough, and that's saying that they shouldn't go down. I don't think Jordans. I looked at it on Card Ladder, and he's not even going down. He's actually been going up. Another Jordan. Oh, this is a baseball card. It's an 8. It's one of the first ones I bought. Yeah, we'll take it. But I stopped buying 8. I'm like, eBay standard envelope. Thought this was a bill or something. What was this that I didn't? That's not PSA. My next step is I'm gonna start buying. Well, I'm gonna wait till I get my stuff on ComC, and I'm gonna start buying like dollar cards and maybe bringing them home to get them graded. Oh, this is a DJ Moore. Just a Panther, you know. I'm a Panther guy. You know, it's a little bit of a nick right there. See, that's why I kind of don't want to do this non-graded stuff, because you never know, man. You get it and it's like something that you couldn't see on the what's her name. But you know, it's a Panther. DJ Moore's pretty good, so we'll hold on to that and see if he still. I mean, probably this year though. I've been watching sports and everything. Been watching the NCAA, the ACC tournament. Carolina lost last night. I'm pretty upset about that. Yeah. What's that? It smells like weed. It was another legend. He didn't. Man, this dude right here was a letdown. I mean, in college, he was supposed to be the Jordan of football, yo. And when he was in college, like, this dude was unstoppable. And then he got to the NFL and he just really couldn't do anything. But I bought this for some memories, you know, just to remember him. Like, oh yeah, Reggie Bush, legend. I actually should rather have one with him in his Trojan outfit. Let's see. All right, we're gonna need to pull out the knife for this one. Maybe not. I think this might be a Jordan. I see Upper Deck. I can't think of anybody else that's Upper Deck besides Jordan. Yep. Slam Dunk Championship. Please be a 10. Oh, it's a 9. I said that's hard. That's a hard picture right there. That shit is fire. You know, I might have to get this in the 10 if it ever comes up again. That's like so Jordan. He about to go for the reverse and on that side. Fly like an eagle. You know, I like Jordan too because I could never, when I was younger, I never had Jordan cards because, you know, he's just so expensive. And, you know, I never really got to see him play, but I always knew Jordan. So I'm a 90s kid, but I wasn't old enough to be watching the games. I was like 7, 8 years old. I'm not watching sports. What's this? Jordan. Let's see what this is. So now I know which ones I have. I've been kind of hesitant buying now because I'm like, which ones have I bought? I can't even remember, but now I'm seeing them, so I know which ones I already have. So 8. Aww. But we got it. And you know, now when I know which ones I need to get higher grades in. Yeah, like Jordan's. And you know, LeBron's too. But I think LeBron has some more downside. I think LeBron needs to retire, and then he'll retire, then it'll pump again. And then after he's gone for a while, people just kind of like get over him a little bit. Same thing with Tom Brady. I think, and then his vintage will start getting a little bit vintage. This is a Jordan. You know, you gotta have a Jordan in the UNC. I don't even know if he's on here. That'd be funny. But I'm pretty sure he is because that's why I bought it. Yep, Michael Jordan. It's an 8. It's all gravy. I definitely thought it was an 8 though. So that's 8. No pleb. Look at the team. And it's funny. I said it's funny how the universe works, man. I said I didn't like the rubber bands, and now this one has tape on it. Like, you gotta ask and you shall receive. You know, that shit is real, man. You know, it's like, oh, you don't like tape? Okay, here's the universe. Like, okay, you don't like rubber bands? Here you go. How about tape? Thanks. And I'm like, you know what? The tape isn't really necessary. And the next one won't have tapes. Like, it'll just be plain, because you don't really need to put this on there. And then won't put it on there, and then the car will be broken, and they'll be like, oh, yeah. Let's see. The universe don't care, man. Oh, I didn't want to see it first. But it's Landry. I don't know why I bought this. This is probably one that I bought in the early days. It's pretty fire though. Jarvis Landry. I don't know why I bought that, but we'll take. I like the plastic around protective covering, but at the same time, I don't like it because it kind of makes it not stack. It doesn't stack. They don't stack so well when they got that. Might have to pull a Space Jam out and watch Space Jam. Haven't seen that in a while. It'd be cool to watch that as an adult. Jordan. 9. It's all good. A few more lunch cards. Ooh, this one's fire. Who is this? Oh. Thought it was a Jordan. Yeah, what is? Damn, this ain't a. What? I mean, I guess I wasn't paying attention. It's not a PSA. It's cool though. Paul Pierce, legend. Probably Hall of Fame, right? Oh, I hate when I get to the bad ones at the end. Oh, Deshaun Jackson, it's pretty dope. I thought it was McNabb. I think I did buy McNabb. Deshaun Jackson, another legend, kick returner. It's pretty fire. And last, definitely not least, I say this because I know which one this one is. I think. This one took a while to get here. I was actually nervous about this one because it took so long, but it had to go through the authenticator. This is the one that I wanted to buy first, but bids and etc. didn't play out in my favor. Authenticity guarantee. These are cool. Your collection is now upgraded. You may now open the case. You know what? I want to see it on camera first. So I'm going to take it out of this and turn it upside down. Because y'all going to be like, yeah. I'm probably thinking it's like Jordan or something. Oh man. My favorite sports player of all time. Steve Smith, number 89 of the Carolina Panthers, a legend. Damn, that auto was kind of trash. I don't think this is the one I ordered, man. This is not the one I ordered, yo. I'm gonna have to go look because I don't think I ordered this one. I remember seeing this one, but I don't think I ordered this one. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought I ordered the one with the better signature, but I might have went with this one because it was cheaper. And it was probably the only one, but if I can find a better one, like this is where I start being the car guy. If I can go out and find a better one, I'll probably sell this one, maybe trade it in for something else better. But Steve Smith, that's my favorite player of any sport of all time. There's nobody who I was more excited to watch, who I wanted to be like. We were the same height, same sports position. 89, he wore 89. That's the year I was born. So there's so much universal shit going on with that dude. But damn, that signature is trash. It's all right. I mean, at least he signed it, you know? At least he signed it, right? But I could have swore I got the other one. I'm gonna have to look. I think this person might have gypped me, yo. I'm gonna have to go on eBay and see which one I actually bought. But it did take them a minute to send this. And I would like to get this resubmitted, maybe send the PSA. Let me get it resubmitted. But that's the mail from today or the past couple days. Check out my slabs. And the collection's getting pretty big, bro. Yeah. That's been today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 8. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.